Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about the gangstalking program and how it's the computers that they're using, the supercomputers. Everything is a demonic type of realm. It's a demonic simulation. It's all like this simulation that's basically like another world, like another hell. It's like another world that is like opposite to what the world we're living in. And it's very alien, it's very esoteric, it's very twisted the way this design is. This artificial intelligence has designed the way it's designed. It's designed exactly like a hell. And these supercomputers that they're using, they've got them staged all over the world. They have all these supercomputers probably underground in underground bunkers. They've got these supercomputers in satellites in space, and they're constantly downloading all the information in the world. They're downloading everything, the birds, the trees, the animals, you know, everything. And they're turning it into a simulation. They're turning everything into a simulation. And they're running it in a demonic way. They're running it in a real demonic way. What they accuse you of, everything, who you are as a person, they try to change your whole identity even, and try to baptize you with another identity even. They try to even, and then they put you in these supercomputers. They upload you to these programs, and it's not what you expect. It's not the world that, we're living now. It's not the type of world that we're living now. It's going to be the type of world, this simulation, where it's demonic. It's demonic. And people are monsters, and people behave like monsters, and and they call it monsterhood, and they call this monsterhood, and they're going to live all in a simulation basically in the future. In the future, they want to end everything in this world, right? So they can live in this simulation. They want to end everything around you. They want to destroy everything so they can live in this simulation and, start a new world that way, in a demonic way, in this monster type behavior. And the way these people behave, it's not human. It's not human behavior. It's very weird. It's very odd behavior. It's not like normal, like people fighting each other with guns and swords and shields and bombs and things like that. They're actually demonic attacks. They're spiritual attacks that these people attack you. They attack you spiritually. And, we're fighting like a very spiritual battle, with these demons. And, you've got to just understand this computer system and all that they're running. It's a simulated hell. There's a guy named Leo Zagami, and basically he was an ex-Illuminati member, and he talks about how the Vatican and everything have got supercomputers called Cyber Satan. They're all linking up with this technology called Cyber Satan, and it's basically an AI. It's a hell. It's a simulated hell. And they're turning people into monsters. They're turning people into demons with this technology. They're brainwashing people with V2K, MK Ultra, turning them into these certain people, these characters, and then they get uploaded onto the computer. And that's how they do it. They attack you spiritually. They break your spirit, they brainwash you, and then you upload it onto a computer. And you don't recognize even who you are, like where you come from and Like you don't care anymore. You don't care about nothing, you know. All you care about is just, probably just, you know, assaulting people or whatever, you just, all you want to do is attack. All these people want to do is attack each other every single day. You understand? It's like everywhere I go, I see people gaslighting each other, narcissistic towards each other. They want to chop each other's heads off. They're calling each other worthless. They're telling people there's no God on this earth. Things like that. There's no God on this earth. They're saying things like that to people in the world. I'm watching the TV. I'm watching people all around me, and they're telling each other they're not important. They don't matter. They're not seeing God. They're not going to slide your throat. They're not going to let you stand up. All this is the type of dialogue these gang stalkers use. It's how you basically get brainwashed into going into the computer, going into this cyber AI, these supercomputers that they got. And they've got them all over the world. They've got these computers all over the world. And, it's connected to people's smartphones. It's connected to people's smartphone devices and everything. And, they're looking at the whole world through the computer. They're looking at us through a computer. They're looking at people through a computer like you are now, like you're seeing me now. And that's how they look at people. They get on their phones and they scan people. They do all that through a computer. They do it all through a computer. Everything you see is like artificial. Even the people. Even the people are artificial. The animals, the birds, they're all manipulated, you understand? With something else, with another entity. With another entity that's inside them. It's that's how this technology is not of this earth. It's not of this earth, this technology. These secret societies somehow hacked into like frequencies from Saturn, from like, the Saturn cube and Metatron's cube and everything, and they've combined it with this technology that you see today, and they've evolved it into this cyber satanic AI type system, and it's all being controlled by AI. And the people everywhere, they all behave very weird and very odd, and it's demonic. It's demonic behavior. Like in my situation, I get followed around by invisible people, right? And they behave like demons. They behave like demons, you understand? And they threaten me, they assault me, they hit me with V2K. I've been sodomized, I've been raped by these people. Everything. Everything you can imagine. Made me shit my pants, everything. I've done it all, man, with these people. Believe me. And, I'm still going through it with these people. And, to do that to people is not human. To sodomize, to rape people like an invisible coming in like a ghost, it's really not human the way they do it. You smell their body odors and things like that as well. They want you to smell their body odors and all that type of stuff as well, and try to manipulate you that way, and then they'll rape you some more and things like that. And it's that, and then they trap you in the computer. They try to kill you, they try to murder you, whatever, that kind of thing. Like they rape you and then torture you and then kill you. This is what they're doing to people all over the world. They tell me that there's nobody left. Everybody's like part of this AI cyber Satan computer. Everybody's part of this AI computer system. That's why everyone's like pulls out their phones. Everyone's on their technology. Everybody, because they have to depend on it. because like everything you see is like artificial, and to get you to know what's really going on, you have to see what these supercomputers do and what all this technology does, you know. And they're like the real people don't know about this. The people who like, you know, the TIs, we don't have this technology. We don't have this technology. We can't get our hands on it. We don't know where to get this technology. But all we know is that we're aware that they have this technology. They have these artificial intelligence supercomputers, that are running everything. A human being can't possibly do these type of tasks. A human being can't possibly like trap the whole world in one single go, like what happened to the world. I saw the world literally get brainwashed overnight. I literally saw the whole world before my eyes. One day I woke up and everyone was brainwashed. Everyone was an agent. Everyone was part of this demonic like society, that was manipulating everybody in it. And I woke up one day and they just started to attack me like a demon, man. And they sexually humiliate you. They try to degrade you, all that type of shit, man. Like, it's not really human. It's demonic entity. It's a demonic entity that's controlled by a supercomputer, that's controlled by this AI and stuff like that. And they got handlers and things like that that are controlling this AI and controlling all the technology, and they're all using weaponry and things like that on people. It's like it's aliens, totally alien. This AI technology. It speaks its own language. This AI speaks its own language. And it's far smarter than a human being is. And it's got the collective consciousness of the whole world. These supercomputers have the collective consciousness of all the minds in the world. So obviously the computer will be smarter than you and try to outsmart you in many ways, with frequencies, with V2K and like, sexually like humiliation and things like that. And, it's just like iron sharpens iron, and that's the way they attack you. It's the way they attack you. The more you like, the more you fight this, AI, the more it attacks you. The more people start to come out, and gang stalk you, the more people like using technology, the more you'll see colours, the more you'll see everything. It'll just be revealed to you. You'll see planes, helicopters, invisible demons, everything just coming out. They just keep upping the level constantly, all the time, And you just got to realise that, this is another world altogether on top of this world. The world that we're used to live in, there's an artificial simulation on top of our world. You know what I mean? And, we're living in two worlds. We're living in two worlds. And, it's totally like opposite and to the way we're living now, And they've made it that way purposely, because the devil copies God, everything. And he does everything the opposite to what God does. The devil copies God, and he does everything the opposite way, in a sort of like the opposite way to the way God does it. Because that's just how, hell is. That's what hell is. It's reversed. It's opposite to life. It's anti-life. It's anti-establishment. It's anti-life. This AI technology, like, breaks everyone down eventually in society. And it will. Eventually you won't see TIs making these type of videos, So, it's a good idea, like, just document everything and what's going on in the world, and talk about this satanic AI type systems. Talk about these demonic type supercomputers that they got running in the world, and tell people about it before it's too late, before you get brainwashed, and there's not a thing you can do about it, because you're this other person, you're this demonic entity now, you know, that's got to follow orders, or they destroy you and things like that. And they've got dirt on everybody. They've got everyone here threatened. They've got shit on everybody. If you don't do what you're told, we're gonna kill you. If you don't do as you're told, we're gonna do this to you. We're gonna do that to you. We'll get your family. We'll get your friends. Everything, and it just goes on. Just how the dialogue goes with these gang stalkers. It's demonic. It's demonic and it's artificial. It's an AI type system that's taken over, that is attacking every human being on this planet. And it's turning it into a hell. It's turning this place into a hell. And with that being said, take care.